Hey everyone, gonna go check out another Jaeger Precision video. I love, he probably beats me in terms of like how often he uploads. I'm trying to upload at least a video a day and he's probably more than that. But I love his channel. Like the amount of knowledge that I picked up from his channel is amazing. He has this thing now, which is called the Gauntlet, which basically is, I think his local airsoft field, they have almost like a smart target system where you can kind of like set the time ready to go, and then he goes through and there's a number of like pressure targets that he has to hit within a certain amount of time. So he's done this really cool series where he is going through and running the gauntlet, or like that little kind of training series of targets, and he is doing it with different replicas. So doing it with I've seen him do it actually recently with his G36, and I'm quite excited because I just saw a video pop up in his channel, and this one is the APFG VFC MPX Copperhead gas blowback rifle, and he's going to do the gauntlet with it. So I actually have two MPXs, so hold on one second. So this, I think, is going to be basically what he's going to be using in his video, which is the Copperhead. And actually, we actually had some conversation just in terms of, or interaction in terms of the videos. I bought this Copperhead upper, and I think he's exactly the same. And then I was like, okay, well, I don't actually want to use it because I got inspired by one of his videos, started buying a load of Midwest Industries stuff, and then ended up seeing on JK Army that they had a lower, which was in tan, and you could buy it for like 120 bucks or something, and it was a complete lower. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna basically buy that. It ended up coming with trades, and I think Jaeger Precision may have seen my video and been like, okay, wait, you can get something for trades, and ended up getting one. I actually have this MPX-K Copperhead, and I think his is very similar from where I remember like his video before. And then I also have basically my Jaeger Precision build. And this thing is my favorite. I should probably put you on the big screen, shouldn't I? So you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. This is my favorite, basically completely inspired by Jaeger Precision himself. Midwest Industries handguard. I think he actually doesn't have this suppressor on here with a tracer unit in it, but basically kind of like went off what he said. Did the stock, which is this kind of like real SIG retractable stock, and then I have the MOE K2 Plus, the Magpul K2 Plus grips, which I think he uses again, and he put on his one. I did a lot of the little stuff like extended mag release here, and I put a mod light on here with a Surefire. And I absolutely love this thing. Like trigger wise, this thing is my absolute favorite. Like it is the best trigger I've ever had on an airsoft gun. And so when I saw this video pop up, kind of long way around it, I was like, I need to kind of watch this because I want to see how his performs. And actually in the actual thumbnail, it said, but it's broken. Let me just actually go back to the thumbnail so we can see what it was like. Let's go to, yo, hello.
I know this.
Let's go to, oh, bit of Asmongold. No, where's the Jaeger Precision? Okay, well, this is a bit of a long way around, but we'll go to his channel. It's probably a good thing to show off as well. Jaeger Precision. We'll go to his channel. So go and check this out, guys. But this is the actual video. And as you can see here, it says, this insane SMG gas blowback rifle is still great, but broken. And so I'm quite excited to see what this is like. So we're going to watch the video. And anyway, I need to stop being a fanboy about Jaeger Precision. You can go check out his channel and watch his videos. But I'm quite excited to see this. Like, he has a very cool way of doing these. So
right, gentlemen, and 2 or 3 ladies, according to statistics that are watching. But
oh, I think we missed the intro there. No, we didn't. Okay.
Right, gentlemen, and 2 or 3 ladies, according to statistics that are watching. But
yeah, it's the same as my channel.
Using the VFC.
See?
Otherwise known as the APFG.
So
MPX
similar looking. I think they were only doing the DEFD lower. So he's got like an intro song on this, which is pretty cool. I don't know who made that, but it's kind of like he puts it on each of these videos.
I've got 2 of these MPXs.
Yeah, it's like me.
But I don't have 2 complete MPXs.
So that is very, very similar looking to mine. I've actually got a 3D printed copy of a die-free code grip on it. I've not got a suppressor on the end here, but I've actually got an attachment to put a Dead Air Sandman, like a SIG style suppressor end. I've actually got this kind of like weird Streamlight, not weird, but Streamlight laser flashlight combo on there. And I've got a Vortex Spark AR red dot on the top. He's obviously got kind of a different setup than that, but definitely very, very similar looking. Same upper, same lower, different grip.
And the reason for that is literally because I bought an MPX. We did it up with the Midwest stuff.
Which is why I did mine.
I went and bought the Copperhead upper. Doesn't come with a bolt. Did have a spare charging handle that I bought separately. And then I picked up a traded tan lower from JK, I think it was, which came complete. So I've had to nick the bolt.
His trades look a bit weird on that, like they're blurred out. Has he done that purposefully on the camera because they're not legal trades?
Out the other one. I've only got one bolt because although you can buy aftermarket bolts, getting all the little bits and pieces that go with it for the recoil rod and everything is a pain in the arse.
Okay, so on that, like I bought an aftermarket bolt, and you can probably see here, if I show you this, you can see... You can't really, but there's a purple nozzle. Oh, yeah, you can there. There's a purple nozzle in there. So I basically bought an aftermarket bolt and then got this purple nozzle in there. It's like an aluminium nozzle. I can't remember who makes it, like Top Shooter or something. And unfortunately, it just loves to shear BBs. It's like one of those things where, again, as he said, it's like trying to find the original parts and then put them together is very difficult. I should actually check that out again and see if I can just buy a complete bolt. But I had the exact same issue. I thought, oh, you know what? I'll get these upgraded internals. I'll get this cool purple bolt, this cool purple nozzle that's going to be more efficient. It's not. The plastic nozzle that comes with it is the one you want. And so, yeah, I mean, I've had the same experience.
So I never did. But I'm going to be showing this off today. So this is my Copperhead. And we can't show full auto off because the bolt, on the bolt here, there's like a little cap head screw that screws in, and that screw actuates the full auto sear. Now, that fell out the other day. The threads are completely gone.
Oh, really?
So it'll still work.
That trigger.
Semi-auto, but if we try and do full auto.
Okay, so I haven't had that issue, but I should check that for sure after watching this video.
So we should be good to show it off.
To be honest, I never use full auto on it.
Gas these up. Sometimes these MPX mags will take gas. Sometimes they won't.
I haven't had that experience. I've loved these MPX mags. I've always described
the APFG MPX as pure violence, and it really is.
It's so fun to shoot.
Very punchy. Got a tracer on it and a torch. We'll see how it does.
See there, he starts it on the pad, and then he goes... His rear adjustment there.
Missed that one. Very snappy on the semi-auto.
So that trigger is just so satisfying.
This Copperhead does struggle a bit accuracy-wise, so we might have to put a nice barrel in there. But it is so punchy.
It's like, yeah.
And I say that a lot.
Snap.
But the kick on these, it's not heavy, it's just fast. The Copperhead is extremely small.
He knows where these targets are now.
Lightweight. Very compact. And it's the first VFC gun that I fell in love with, even though it's broke.
I
It
like
really
my
is
standard one a lot more.
Not a hard task with this thing. So
it's solid as well.
I can't imagine.
They have like an accu wedge that goes between the upper and lower.
We got through that. I would have loved to have showed full auto off here today.
This would be a sweet workout instead of running or anything.
You can go back through the
constantly.
YouTube channel and check out all the previous videos I've done on the MPX.
This man's the reason I bought mine.
How incredibly excitable the full auto is on these things. Let's go
Try and see if I
straight
can
into it.
give
We'll
you
try to do a bit better at the start because I fumbled it a little bit. Just getting used to it. Get a bit closer. Nice.
I'm just going to pause quickly and just give you guys an example of what the full auto is like on this. So you can kind of not, well, go back and watch through his channel, but let me just make sure there's nothing in this thing. No, we're good. Okay, so these are the mags. I love them. They're super lightweight, literally. They take a ton of gas. I've probably gone through like 3 or 4, like maybe 2 or 3 like full like interchanges with that. So I'll give you guys quickly just an indication. Obviously you've got ambi bolt release. So you've got this little trigger piece here that's going to do that. And then this is going to be the semi-auto. And then this, you see how snappy that is there. And then this is the full auto. So that's a lower gas magazine there, but you can just see like it's so fun to actually like fire with. See actually if we've got any rounds in the Copperhead. So where I'm like double checking, just like, okay, is that actually a round in there? End of the gas mag, 1 sec. Yeah, I have no idea how much gas are in these mags because I haven't actually used them. I've just got them lying on the side here. Okay, so this is the semi-auto on this guy. Oh, we could have an issue with this. So my Copperhead could be having a problem. Yeah. Okay, so I've got like a light strike on that. So this is the one that, you know, you can really tell how great it is. I can hear like the actual audio on that just like drops out, so you can probably hear me again now. But I love the full auto on it. I just never use it. Yeah, you can put them in a slightly wrong angle and it just vents gas. It is kind of good. You just hit that front wall and rock it in. Yeah, you can see he's out of breath on these. It's definitely probably like hold on to your breath, exciting thing to run through. And it's a distance. There's a lot of targets there. Must actually get your training a lot better. Like you're fast, you know where you're going to shoot, but you're just hitting. One broke. So HC2 is the site that he's playing on. Sorry, why am I not showing you what he's doing? Sorry.
So we've got all these gizmos on here. It's still a compact platform with a stock out. It's really close to your body.
You can just listen to the audio on that.
The follow-up shots. The trigger on this MPX is phenomenal.
Yeah.
VFC do tend to have good triggers.
Yeah.
I swear last time that one was a bit further back, but easy. We can collapse the stock.
I really want one of these systems now.
So it's even closer. And it's literally right in front of my face. Which if you go in through a load of corridors like this, I'm not banging it. I'm really in tight to the woodwork.
Yeah. Super quite small. Like that Copperhead's a lot shorter.
So when you put the mags in, you can't put them in like this. You've got to make sure they ride this front face of the receiver. And it's got a nice bolt release on the right hand side as well. It's very lefty friendly.
What I love is it's kind of got the AR controls. You know, it's like that
if you have more ammo in the mag.
same fire selector, same mag release.
It's lighter than the Uzi.
Really?
Oh God, look at that.
That's pretty sick.
It's like an extension of your arm. It's really good. And
I bet they're going to sell a lot after this video.
You could also run it without a stock, but I wouldn't tend to do that. You know, for your peaking your shots and such, it's going to keep you nice and tight and out the way. I mean, look, you can literally walk through. This is a really narrow part of the sight here. You can fit it through sideways. So you're not worried about tapping it on anything. So
I need to do some more content on mine.
It
just makes me want to play with it.
Full auto off with you today, but
don't worry, I got you there, Jaeger.
bloody great.
You can carry a ton of mags as well.
From having a
They're
stroke today,
35 round
I
mags.
smell crumpets and butter, but maybe it's because I'm doing too many of these videos or breathing in too much propane. But I can smell that sweet buttery smell. The Americans are probably losing their minds at that. But yeah, we can't do full auto, but
look at it for a gas blowback as well.
It's got a good hop on it. Let's give it a go.
It does
3,
over
2,
hop.
1.
That's the one thing. Right, he's got you there.
How about some more auto box? We did have an issue, which again,
So it
the
over
VFC
hops
community love me for
unless
this,
you use
but
0.32s or
we
heavier.
did have an issue where I tried to change the hop unit out on the other upper that I've got.
Oh.
You're going to stand up here. So I tried to change it for a Sniper Mechanics Flamingo. It's the go-to rubber that I have fitted in most of my replicas. I do have
I think I've got that in mine.
the 40AD Quantum hop to try, which Andy, the tech here at HC2, gave me to give it a go. But just look at it, it's fantastic. Now, I was gonna change this with the Cerakote. I was gonna have it all one color, maybe have it like a fancy color. But I'm kind of digging the two-tone FD in black, to be honest.
I don't know if I like mine.
So I might just leave it as it is. I need to change the grip because this grip isn't very good.
This is too light as well.
For a
This
fact, we're
sight.
going to put a Kung Fu on there.
In fact,
And
that's
yeah,
what I've got here, mate. Or not a real one, that one. I've got real ones on the other ones.
Gun. And the mags can be expensive, but one of the first VFC gas blowback guns that I fell in love with and has been phenomenal until the bolt broke, but I could just get the steel bolt and put the steel bolt in there. It's probably what I'll do. And yeah, I kind of knew it was going to do well. I hadn't actually, the other one, there was a gameplay where Flo was using my MPX, but she was using the other one. I don't think she was using the Copperhead. And the Copperhead isn't much shorter, if at all, than the normal one. I just think with the one-piece upper, it slims it down a bit. It's very short. You've got this little lip on the front to catch your hand.
That's the difference there. Obviously, I've got a massive suppressor on it.
Use your torch.
One thing I would say is there's not much M-block space.
I'm just throwing this optic on everything today because it's easy to take on and off, just to fill it up and make it look a little bit more intriguing than having an empty top rail. But there is the APFG VFC MPX. I think that pins
the MPX-K as well.
Working its
the
way
MPX
loose.
is the longer.
Not surprising. I think if you're going to get one of these, Loctite the crap out of everything because they like to shake themselves loose. But on to the next one.
I'd like to say a massive thank you to all again for watching these videos. I mean, I know some people are getting a little bit
maybe bored of it, I have shot a lot of them. I want to get the content
I
out
love
for
it.
you guys to watch. I'm getting a lot of questions in the comment section, especially on the G36 video, and there was someone saying like it shot really bad, and it's not the guns that technically shoot bad, it's probably me. What I would say is these videos are a guide to try and help you if you're in the market for such things. You can get as much information as possible, because that's what I do if I'm looking to buy something. You know, I go out and I research it and I try and find as much footage as I can on the thing, and I try and make an informed decision. And if any of the content that I do can help better prepare people for those purchases, whether they're good or they're bad, whether you buy it or whether you avoid it, hopefully it's of some use to you. So if the gun doesn't shoot perfectly, don't worry. Just have faith in the fact that, you know, I have owned so many GBBRs that usually, and I've said this in many videos before, if I'm getting excited about it,
that's
usually it's a good indication that the thing is good. I'm not paid to tell you anything. 99% of the replicas I own, I bought myself. There's every now and again I'll get an odd replica that's sent by a manufacturer, which I'll always say, which is a review sample. And I'll always give you the honest feedback. I have burnt bridges that way with some manufacturers where, you know, I've been offered something for a review. I don't let them have any type of indication of how the content is done. And I've said perhaps maybe a bad thing about a product here or a product there, and the manufacturer don't work with me again. That's fine. You know,
you can still buy their product.
I've done a lot of stuff on the Double Eagle MWS clones, which are very good. And, you know, Double Eagle have been very good to me, sending me newer models out like the Ghetto Blaster. The Ghetto Blaster is phenomenal. And so, yeah, if they don't...
They've got some new stuff coming soon.
Seem like they perform perfectly in these runs, don't worry. Just... if it helps you, like I say, making a decision on a future purchase, then hopefully you guys can let me know in the comments down below. But thanks again for watching. I knew the MPX was going to do well. It's shot well before. I know how good it is. I have remembered this time around to put a bit of footage in there of the full auto, so you guys aren't left wanting on that aspect. But the full size MPX does seem to have a slightly little bit better accuracy, but I'm not sure what that is. It could just be
longer barrel.
It could be the hop set a little bit better, but I love this thing. I do need to strip it apart. I need to fix the bolt. I need to Loctite everything in place, because this thing does vibrate a lot especially under full auto, which I've done a lot of full auto through this thing in past videos. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked it as always. Any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them all if possible. Go show the guys at HC2 some love for letting us use this cracking kill house to do these videos for you. Like, comment and subscribe. Check out the Jaeger Precision Discord. Link will be in the description. Big thanks to Netzi as always for editing these videos for you. And from me and HC2, we'll be seeing you in the next one.
All right, guys. So that was awesome as usual from Jaeger Precision. I really like this series. So, mate, if you're watching this, keep it going, because I really like actually seeing not just like the desk. This is what it looks like. This is like a steel part. This is kind of like how this feels like good quality. I wish they'd done this. Actually seeing them perform at range like that is pretty cool. It would be actually awesome if you could do a series like that for like an outdoor longer range kind of thing, for like the full-sized AR, the full-sized like primaries, as well as the like SMG stuff. But really enjoyed that, and as I said, like he pretty much inspired me to get my MPXs, and I absolutely love them. So much so that actually, if you're thinking about getting another APFG, they also make the Spear LT. I've got the 11.5-inch Spear LT. I absolutely love that thing as well. Trigger's not quite as good as the MPX-K, but it's really good. So thank you very much to Jaeger Precision. As always, the link to his channel will be down below. His knowledge is far more advanced than mine is. He's worked as a tech. He knows a lot more than I do. Mine is a lot more like beginner, I'm getting into airsoft, or like I just want like an outsider's perspective. Like he really does drill down and get a lot more like in detail on stuff. So definitely go and check him out. Go and look at his channel if you don't already. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon on the next video. Goodbye.